Hey everybody, Still Guts in Tennessee here. Glad y'all are back. It's gonna be a quick tip, as quick as I can make it. A lot of people have asked me how I move my crews around and stuff, and this is gonna be a one-time take because I'm gonna do it right here on the. This is the only check tank I've got. Normally, what I would do, and I'm gonna expedite it just for this video, I guess. What I would normally do is I would keep playing this. I've already unlocked the next tank until these guys got at least one complete skill here, at least one of them, and then I will take that person and make them the commander of my other tank. So, but since I haven't been playing this a lot anyway, what I'm going to do is buy a crew book, and then I'm going to apply it to this crew. Yay! Back to the garage. All right, so now they got one complete skill. So normally I would play till I got to this point. So what you need to look at here is who is your radio person. So in this particular scenario, it has its own radio person. Lots of other tanks, the radio person has, you just look for those little headphones there. Lots of times the commander is the person. So so now that I got more than one skill, I'm gonna go ahead and buy my next tank. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and play this one instead of just going on through it. So buy that. Purchase without a crew. All right, back to the garage. All right, so here's my new crew. So I'm gonna take one of these guys that's not the radio operator because I want a full situational awareness. So I don't want to steal this person that skill away from this tank. So I'm gonna steal one of these other guys. So I'm gonna take the driver. So Ratne Vincent Tomanek. So I'm gonna send him to the barracks. Actually, I don't have to do that. I just go personnel file, change. So I want him to go to the 34 100. Make sure that's the right tank, guys, because you'll make him the commander. It's 500 gold. I use gold to do this stuff. So if you're a free-to-play player, I guess you just get a brand new crew with whatever you can train them to with silver when you buy the new tank. There's not much to do with that, but this is how I do it. I'm willing to spend a little gold here on the game. So I'm gonna change that. Just double check everything. Like I said, make sure you pick the right tank commander to change. Okay, so close. So you see, he's gone from here. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up a new guy, new recruit. I'm gonna go ahead and use the gold. I could just do the 75 and let him train, but I'm gonna do the gold recruit. All right, so I got a new guy here. We'll come back to him. So let's go to here now. So there's my commander. It already put him in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. Go 6 cents. And then his next one is, and make sure he didn't all of a sudden get the radio duty. Okay? Because if he was the radio guy, I'd want situational awareness, but he's not. So I'm going to do concealment first. All right. So, and then now I'm going to, can I just buy a crew? No, I can't. I have to do each one. So hang on here while I do this. Also, I'd like to mention you also get the, if you go to your barracks, recruits, any of the special commanders. There's also what's in the Twitch packages, the Twitch Prime, and events, finishing campaigns or missions or whatever. You get free, crew members here, females or whatever. Use them to be your commander in the new tank, and don't steal them from the other tank. I did that on a few of the lines too. I had some females and stuff, so I actually made them the commander, put a fresh crew in or whatever, and it kind of kept some continuity of some of the crews as I moved my way up and stuff. But I wanted to mention that you always make use of these, especially the ones that expire. You got to use them up. So I've only got one left. So. All right, so I got a crew here now. It's just 100% crew. Spent gold on them. And then lots of times they run the special where it's half price. This is the time to do this if you're willing to wait that long and everything. So now I have a crew. I got 6 cents on my commander. Usually on the radio guy right here, it's free XP. The first skill doesn't cost a lot to increase. So I got to set it. So I definitely want him to be situational awareness. I'm going to say increase to 50%. At least get half of it. So it's only 3,800. It's the first skill. So I'm going to do that. See what happens to my base view range. Is at 361 over there. 366. It helped it a little bit. So, all right. And then, of course, I'll set these guys. These will all be camo. I won't go through that. Then back here, my other guy, I got a new guy here. So first thing for him is going to be concealment. Done. And I can do the same thing for him. Increase to 50%. Willing to do that. So this is how I do it. You've got new skills here. I'll set them later. But that's the typical way I do them up. So that, in a nutshell, I can also show you the Chinese, kind of explain how I did them, but it was basically the same way. I just stole people that weren't radio operators or commanders from tanks. I made sure they got their first full skill, and then I just moved them around. You know, it's so I started on the 59. I had the Type 64, which was this crew, very nice crew, and I never broke them up. But as I did the 5916 first, when I went to the WZ next, I moved the whole crew and put a new crew in place and kind of trained them. I kind of did these a little different because, like I said, I wanted to keep this crew intact. I didn't want to break this crew up. So I sort of started from scratch after I moved up to the second tank with a scratch crew. And then I did the same thing on this crew that I did from scratch. I sort of let them start building up. And then as I got the next tanks, it was like my best crew was in here. But when I went to tier 8, I moved the best crew to tier 8. And then this, I stole one of these guys and made him the commander here, and then put fresher guys in, and then retrained them and stuff. And the same thing, once I got to the tier 9, I stole one of the guys from these tanks that had almost 4, he had 3 skills at least at that point, made him the commander, got 3 fresh guys, and I did a crew book on them, if I remember right, to get them up. So the commander, I just want to keep stealing a good commander from the other tanks. And sure enough, it messes your tanks up. You're not able to go to Brothers in Arms on these tanks. But eventually, French, see, I did this on the French line too, a long time ago. So now I've kept playing through them. So now my 1375 is a Brothers in Arms crew. 1390, Brothers in Arms crew. Bat Chat is going to be a Brothers in Arms crew, pretty sure. They eventually get there. I hadn't quite made it there on the Bat Chat. But in my best crew, I kept moving up. Kind of once you get to 9 and 10, if you got the gold, just put your better crews in those because it's the higher tiers. You need the best crews at those tiers. Let the lower tiers serve as your area to run the crews up and stuff. So, all right. Hope y'all enjoyed that. My little not too quick tip today. So, see ya. Bye. Have fun. Keep tanking.